Utah point guard Deivon Smith has verbally committed to Rick Pitino and the Johnnies after taking an official visit late last week. So let's talk Red Storm basketball and some recruiting with New York Post college basketball reporter Zach Braziller. Zach, what's going on, my man? A little May Madness going on. Rick Pitino shows that he didn't go to Cancun. Instead of going to the NIT tournament, he got active in the portal. So who is Deivon Smith, and how big of a get is this for Rick Pitino in St. John's?
Look, it's a significant addition. He's a 6-foot guard. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. Been to a few schools. He's coming off by far the best year of his college career. Averaged over 13 points, over 7 assists, over 6 rebounds. Rick Pitino just said on X, he reminds him of Terry Rozier, the Heat guard. That's obviously a hell of a comparison. You know, I think he's a perfect fit because he's super athletic. He plays fast, and that really fits the way they play. They needed a lead guard with Dennis Jenkins out of eligibility and moving on to the professional ranks. Deivon Smith is that guy. You know, we'll see what else they do here. They're heavily in the mix for another point guard, Kadari Richmond of Seton Hall. You pair those two together, you really got something going in that backcourt.
Talking about Deivon and that official visit that he took last week, now he's officially heading to Queens. What sold him on St. John's and Rick Pitino?
Well, look, I just talked with him. His mother is from Brooklyn. His dad's from Connecticut, so he's got roots in this area. He loved the idea of, coming back, playing in New York City. Loved the idea of playing for Rick Pitino. Felt the style really fit his game. So it was a significant addition. It's kind of been a slow start to the offseason. They brought in a few pieces, but this is by far the most significant addition we've seen so far here.
You mentioned Kadari Richmond. Who else are the Johnnies going after?
Right now the focus on Richmond, they have 2 open scholarships left. They obviously need a forward. You've heard Dylan Mitchell from Texas is a guy that they're looking at. But right now the focus is Kadari Richmond. He's visited St. John's. He's visited Oklahoma. You've heard Illinois in the mix, West Virginia, Syracuse. But St. John's is trying to close that one out and get him, and then they're kind of recalibrate and look what they can get, up front. I think they would look for kind of a stretch 4 type guy, a guy who could really shoot the 3. Smith shot 40 from 3 last year, but only on a few attempts. He's not really a shooter. Richmond's not really a shooter. They're 2 just terrific guards, but they're not necessarily shooters. So they get Richmond. They're going to look to kind of complement them with another guy who can really shoot the 3.
All right, Zach Braziller, thanks for hopping on with us.
My pleasure.